All right, it's the Djera. Now I'll make a video in response to why I haven't been uploading much and what happened to my RSX. If most of you guys, if you guys follow me on my Instagram at _D_Djera, you guys should know that one, I got a new car, and two, I no longer have my RSX. So what happened to my RSX was that it got hydrolocked, and the way it got hydrolocked was, well, the only way it could get hydrolocked, I'm guessing, which is sucking up water. So I'll start the story from the beginning. This is okay. I'll let you guys know why. Okay, so this is how the video is gonna go. I'll let you guys know how I got hydrolocked, how I got the RSX hydrolocked, and number two, how or why I haven't been uploading. So the car got hydrolocked because there was one day where I decided to go and hang out with one of my friends that I haven't seen. Well, she was like my intermediate friend, and we wanted to see each other one more time because she's not from California. She came to visit California, so we were hanging out, and I took her for a spin, in the RSX, in Frosty, as they call it. And it was sunny. California tends to be pretty bipolar with this weather, so it was pretty sunny. I didn't think it was gonna rain. We went out to this one place. It started sprinkling a tiny bit. Maybe this should have been the time where I should have known, like, you know what, don't take your car out anymore, because it started sprinkling just a tiny bit. Turns out the spot was closed, so we decided to go into another spot. We went to the spot and it wasn't raining at all. It stopped raining, it stopped sprinkling. So I was thinking, like, everything is gonna be fine. But once we were headed home, that's when it started pouring rain. Like, it started to rain, just your normal rain. I was a bit scared, but not too scared. It was just your normal rain. And because I've gone out with my RSX out in the rain before, and I haven't had problems with the intake. But once we were in the freeway, it started like a rainstorm. Like the rain droplets were falling super hard, and you really weren't able to see much out there. So low-key, I kind of was a bit scared. So yeah, we were getting to her house, and there was a huge puddle. I went, my dumb self decided to not open my eyes clearly, because it was night though, but I wasn't able to see the rain. I mean the puddle, the huge puddle. So I went through it, and the car started kind of shaking. It wasn't really responding much, and I was like, oh shit. But I was kind of happy because, like, at the same time, I was close to her house when it happened, so it wasn't in the freeway, so I felt kind of lucky. It started shaking. I decided to still floor it and press the car and whatnot. Actually, now that I remember, it was right before a red light, so my car actually stopped. It turned off, and I tried turning it on, and it didn't want to turn on. So I started pressing, giving the gas and flicking the light switch, and it turned on. I was happy. I was like, oh, thank God it's not 100% dead yet. But going on to another light, there was another puddle, and this one I actually did see. I was supposed to get on this lane right here. Let me see. On this lane right here, because it was 2 lanes. I was on this lane, but I was supposed to get on this lane. But there was a truck coming up by, like, on this side, like pretty long, and I was thinking of overpassing it, so I kind of gassed it a little, but he wasn't letting me pass, because I saw the puddle, and I'm pretty sure he didn't want to go there, or I don't know. But point is, he didn't let me pass. I didn't slow down because there was a car behind me, and he was pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, he was like almost tailgating me, so I didn't want to just stop all of a sudden, didn't just want to press the brake, because I knew if I did, he would have rear-ended me, and I did not want that. So I decided to just go through it, and when I went through it, that's when my car didn't respond to that. I didn't want to turn on. I tried pressing the gas, accelerator, you know, switching the key like I did the first time. But no, just smoke was coming out. And yeah, that's when I knew my car was messed up. I was like, oh shit. I ended up calling my brother. He came. I used the SUV that he came in with to take the girl home. We ended up leaving my car because it was still raining pretty hard. So I got wet, like extremely wet. I'll probably post a picture of my car when it was wet, or a picture of when I left my car in the neighborhood. We left there in a neighborhood nearby, and we came back like around, once it stopped raining, which was like around 1 a.m. and there was those cars, because we were gonna pull it back home. We didn't just want to leave it there all night, and it was kind of far away because it was like almost like a city away, kind of. But yeah, we ended up doing it. I remember it was super cold that day, and I really couldn't see anything. It got all foggy and everything in the windshield. We took it home. I did you know, trying to do the oil change and change the spark plugs to make sure it wasn't just that, because the car didn't want to start. The battery died, so I bought a new battery. And I was hoping it was just that, but no. It was not that. You know, the intake sucked in so much water that it just didn't want to work anymore. So the only other option was selling the car or swapping in a new motor into it. I took it to my mechanic, and he was giving me estimates for a new motor cost, and trust me, they were extremely pricey. Because there wasn't any of the K28 there was only for like the base model, and he was about to give me the base model, but I ended up, you know, telling him like, hey, it's a Type S model, you know, like make sure you get the one with VTEC on it. And so yeah, he actually ended up searching up on the, I don't know what is it that he searched up on, but point is, he was telling me there was only one in Japan, and he'd had to import it, which was going to be like around 4,000, and plus he said the labor was going to cost like around 4,000 too, or 3,000 or something like that. And I didn't have, you know, the time to do it, because the RSX was my only transportation. And you know, my mom went to work, my dad went to work, so I couldn't use their cars. So I had to find something real quick. So the only option was to sell it. Luckily, I sold it to someone who ended up reviving the car. Well, he ended up buying new components for the engine and fixing up the engine, so the car didn't like just die out and, you know, went to like the junkyard or it didn't get parted out, so that, you know, the RSX could still live on. So that's something I'm happy about. But that's the reason why I haven't been uploading videos of my RSX or taking pictures on my Instagram of it. And I ended up getting a new car, which was this, if you guys have one, a BRZ 2014. I'll make another video, like, you know, walking around with it and showing more of it and talking more of it. But for now, just an explanation of why I haven't been uploading or videos of my RSX or what happened to it. So that was the story of how my car got hydrolocked. It was really idiotic of me. I just hope you guys, if you guys don't have an RSX and you guys get discouraged about it, or whatever, I mean, I say don't, because that was my fault. Engine was still pretty strong. I just did a dumb mistake by taking it out when it was raining, or at least not stopping and waiting until the rain stopped to start driving. And yeah, I kind of miss my RSX, I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty fun car. Which is funny, because now somehow, that I don't have an RSX, there's more RSX in my neighborhoods. But yeah, okay, so now the other reason why I haven't really been uploading much is because now, since I don't really have a, you know, at least, well, this car is stock, so I'm kind of grateful that it's stock, because I'm be able to modify it and, you know, make videos on it to show you guys the progress of my BRZ. I suggest you guys subscribe so that you guys could end up seeing it, because I have a big plan for this car. Kind of. I mean, it is gonna be my daily driver, but I mean, new modifications are gonna be coming in soon. Yeah, and another reason is because I need to pay off the car because I got it from a bank, and I'm trying to work my ass off to try to pay it off as soon as possible. So I'm not really thinking about putting in modifications like just yet until I finish paying off the car and my braces, because my braces are also kind of, I pay them monthly, so they're kind of drowning me a little bit in debt. But you know, at least I have a transportation, you know, I could take it to work and whatnot. Look at these cars, what are they doing? Oh my god. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's the reason why I don't have enough money right now to be spending it on this car. So I need to first pay off my debts and my debt, and then once that is done, I'm gonna start modifying this car. Like a lot. I really have a few modifications in mind. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about or say? What else did I want to say? I think that about covers it. Yeah, that's basically the reason why I haven't really been uploading much. And I think that's like around the 5th time already saying it. You know, once you're talking on the camera, you get kind of nervous. Or at least I get kind of nervous. I need to get used to that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you guys for supporting, especially the 15 subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting. It means a lot to me. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. I'm like, damn, I can't believe my you know, like my personality, myself, you know, my personality was able to attract 15 people to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to, you know, support me in any way you guys can, comment or like or anything. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later.